Namaste guys, welcome along to the channel. John is my name. Just take a comfortable seated position that just suits your hips and knees and how you feel. And just start to breathe. I mean, if you're feeling very tired, you could be lying down, but we're not going to do this for very long. And you're not forcing this breath, but you are trying to gently encourage it to lengthen. The inward breath deepens slightly with each inhalation, and as it does so, the exhalation also lengthens. And this is one of the easiest methods to quell the monkey of our mind. You know, if you've ever been to a country, you know, especially some Asian countries, they have a lot of monkeys. I was brought up in a circus environment, so I know what monkeys are like, yeah. The monkey of our mind is sometimes a little close for comfort. And we need to settle it down. And one of the easiest ways to settle the mind is remarkably through the breath. And so as you breathe, you slowly increase, just very gently. Nothing is forced. Yeah? Nothing in yoga is forced. Whether it is the asana, the yoga exercises, or the breath. You just slowly and very gently encourage it to lengthen on the inward breath, to lengthen the inward breath. But by default, the exhalation will also lengthen. And the practice of yoga breathing, pranayama, is an incredibly scientific and comprehensive practice. And we're really just scratching the surface here. But believe me, just scratching the surface can make an incredible difference. And today's class is going to be not very long. I've been requested to do slightly shorter classes, little sort of snapshots. So I'm figuring maybe 20 minutes for the asana and maybe 5 to 10 minutes for the relaxation afterwards. And if you like the class and you find yourself at some period in time, and you haven't been singled out for this, but you find yourself, a bit uptight, you can come back and watch once more. So try and remember to keep on breathing like that while we're doing the exercises. I'll attempt to remind you about it, yeah. And we just come on to our hands and knees, have the knees about shoulder width apart, tuck the toes under, just come back on the inward breath. Stretch your arms out, start to lengthen your spine, lift your head a little bit so the spine is long and not rounded. Right, and you're drawing your chest down. You breathe in, you come forward. You can bend your elbows. You're just working into the lower back, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And then you press up into a downward dog and you place the emphasis on the right leg. Relax the left knee, just bend it and push the right heel down till you feel the stretch, yeah? And breathe in and swap over. Good. Repeat. And once more. And keeping the right leg straight, simply lower the left knee. Raise the right arm. Raise the right arm. Wrap that arm around the waist and look over the shoulder, pin the shoulder back. Twisting the spine, twisting the neck, and relaxing and coming up. And just rolling from one heel to the other. Keeping the left leg straight, lower the right knee. And repeat, raising the left arm, wrapping the arm, pinning the shoulder back, looking over the shoulder, twisting the neck. And relaxing and coming down. And taking your legs wide. And you just place your buttocks up between your legs. And you're just rolling your head and moving the shoulders backwards and forwards and You can feel muscles loosening, yeah? Nice breath in as you look over the right shoulder and lower the right knee towards the left foot. Relax. Look over the left shoulder, lower the left knee. Relax. Come down onto your back. Take your hands overhead. Push out through the heels of the hands. Breathe in. Lift up. And down. No big deal here. It might be a bit tight down in the lower back. Stretch out through the heels of the hands. Breathe in. Lift up. And down. Bring your knees to your chest. Cross your shins. And just roll around on the lower back. And the other way. Good. Come up and rest your head in your left hand. Bend the bottom knee. All right, bend the bottom knee. I just push my instrument out of the way a little bit. Maybe I'll come up a bit. All right, the right hand is in front. You breathe in, you lift this leg, take it forward, then take it back. Forward, back, and then up and down. Breathing in and up and down, and then take it behind you, grab the instep and draw the sole of the foot around the buttocks, pressing the heel into the buttocks and pinning that right shoulder back. Relax. Come back onto your back. Come back onto your back. Bring the soles of the feet together. Draw the heels down towards the perineum, towards the buttocks. Place your chin on your chest, press your knees wide, pull back on the feet and press your chin down towards your belly. Relax, come down, separate your feet, pull the toes back and draw the knees down towards the armpits. Just stretching. Relaxing. Coming over and resting your head in your right hand. Bend the bottom knee. Left leg comes up and back. The hand can be on the floor to support you. Breathing in. As it comes back, take it up a little bit, just activating the muscles in the lower back there. And hold it there. Wrap it. Mold it around. Relax. Stretch that leg out. Push out through the heel. Try and keep the foot parallel to the floor. Breathe in and raise the leg. And down. And up. And down. And up. And relax. Once again, come onto your back. And just breathe. Breathing in. As you breathe out, pull the belly button down towards the spine and try and flatten the lower back. Breathing in, you relax it all. Breathing out, the belly button pulls back towards the floor. Okay, so you bend your knees and you take the inside of your forearms onto your knees. You breathe in, you reach the legs out, all right, and you bring them back. You breathe in. This time when you release the legs, try and be mindful of the belly button drawing down. So the lower back, there's not too much of a gap or no gap, yeah? Breathe in. Pull the belly button down as the legs come out. Breathe in. This time, the legs come out and the arms come over. And if it's too hard, well, you don't have to go the 180, maybe you just go 45. Breathe in and out. Pull that belly down. Breathe in and out. Breathe in. Last one. And out. You just hold it there for a sec. And you relax. You bend your knees. And you're just breathing in. You're breathing out. You wrap your hands around your right knee and pull it up into the armpit and rotate your ankle. And the other way. Good. You then straighten the left leg out, place the sole of that right foot up on the thigh, come over, right arm comes up, breathe in twist, look up there, twist, relax, repeat. Left knee up into the armpit, rotate the ankle, and the other way. And maybe point and flex the foot. I didn't do it on the other side. Flex the foot means to draw the toes back to the shin, yeah? Straighten out the right leg. Left foot comes across. Come right across. Left arm up. Breathe in, relax, and draw that bent knee down towards the floor. And you relax. And just breathing. Your knees come to your chest, your arms come overhead, and you just rock up to a seated position. You cross your shins, you cross your right shin over your left. You try and cross the shins so that they're crossed a little bit high, mid-shin, not down at the ankles. You line the soles of the feet up with the end of your mat or the carpet, whatever. The left hand comes behind, the right hand takes the right arm, stiff. It takes the left thigh, you breathe in, you twist, and you relax. And the right hand comes behind you. The left hand takes the outside of the right thigh. Breathe in, and you twist. And you come back. And your legs come wide, and you come up into a full squat position. And your hands come onto the floor. And you just lean forward. And as you lean forward, you're using your elbows just to press open those thighs a bit. Good. Then you come up into a downward dog. Just stretching here. You bring your feet together. You come up onto the fingertips just to strengthen your fingers a little bit. You lower the left knee and step the right foot up. And come down onto the instep of the back foot and just simply lunge. Wrap the right arm around the waist, left hand. Breathe in, twist again. Twisting, look over that right shoulder. Relax, left hand down. You come onto the ball of the back foot, you raise that arm. You come down, your chest is on your thigh. You shift the weight forward and you come up. And you come down. You step back, down dog. Feet together, push the heels away, guys. Lower the knees, come down, sit, breathe. How's the breathing going? Is it regulated, or if you forgot all about it? Most people do, yeah. Try and just breathing in and out. In through the nose, out through the nose. You place the back of the right hand on the left buttock, breathing in, lower the left ear. You relax, you repeat, left hand to right buttock, breathe in, lower the ear, relax. Come over into a downward dog again, feet together, fingertips, left foot up between the hands, lower the right knee, come up, lunge again, just feel things. This time raise the arms, really kind of shoot the energy out of your fingertips. Stretching. Right hand down, left arm up. Tuck the toes on the back foot, press out through that heel, draw that top arm back. Come down, step back, down dog. Press both heels to the mat now. Draw your chest down to your thighs. Relax. Come down. Sit. You don't need to sit like this. Sitting on your heels is awkward. Maybe you can put a block underneath it or two, or you sit cross-legged. Remember, let comfort be your guide. Breathe. In through the nose, out through the nose. The right arm that makes a right angle. The left arm just simply twists around it, snakes around it. And the fingers, they take the palm. That's too hard, they take the thumb or nothing. You squeeze on the inward breath. You raise. You come down. Your hands behind you. You roll the head. You roll the shoulders. You're breathing. You know, maybe you've been sitting down, like, you know, working at home during this pandemic, or even if you're not at home, you're at work. You get tight through the shoulders, yeah? The traps, the upper back, it's all tight. That's why this feels good. I've never seen this in any yoga textbook, but it certainly feels good, yeah? And then you come up and you lace your fingers and you pin your shoulders back and you squeeze them. And you squeeze them. And you relax and you take your hands to your knees and you sort of collapse your shoulders and your spine. You bring your chin down to the chest. You breathe in. You pull back on the knees and you just kind of shrugging and wrapping your shoulders around an imaginary post that's sort of between your legs there. When you come up, the left arm makes a right angle, the right arm wraps. You breathe in, you raise, you feel, you relax, you come down. You come up onto your knees, you tuck your toes, you press your hips forward. You press your hips, you raise the right arm, you breathe in, press the hips, you relax. You breathe in, you raise the left arm, you press the hips forward, you relax. Maybe you take both hands, toes tucked under, press those hips forward, draw those shoulders back, draw those elbows sort of towards each other. Now, you be very careful with the next move. It may not suit you. Not everybody's built the same. Anatomy books present us all, you know, homogeneously. Like it's a cookie cutter, but it is and it isn't. You take the right fingertips to the right calf, the left fingertips to the left calf. Now, the pubic bone has to remain on an imaginary wall that your knees and thighs are against. Now, if you can keep that there, right, that pubic bone, and it doesn't hurt you, the hands come back to the heels and you're just stretching away. And that's too easy, you can come down onto the insteps. You choose your intensity. You relax, you come down, you place your head on the floor, your hands behind you, and you just relax. Just relax. There's nothing wrong with relaxing, guys. You know, people do yoga for all sorts of reasons, some for exercise, some for relaxation, right? It's all good. Good. You come out. I'm keeping my eye on the time because I do want to keep this sort of purposefully short. You reach the right leg out because not all of us have, 45 minutes, an hour to dedicate to our yoga, right? But mostly all of us have tension. Now the right arm, it just comes down to the leg. Your hand might be on the knee, the shin, the ankle, might grab the outside of the foot or the toe. And you draw the toes back, you just stretch. You draw this top shoulder back. You want it stronger, the arm wraps around, it takes the thigh. You relax, you turn, and you try and get the torso, the midline of the torso, over that leg. You lift your chest, left hand takes the outside. And you draw, lead with the chest. Some of you guys are a bit stronger, a bit more experienced. You can take that foot up. And you can come like so, but you be very careful of your knee. You're lifting your head, your foot is either on the thigh in half lotus or it's just tucked in, and you're just stretching. You release, the left arm comes down, the foot comes down, you come up, draw that arm back. You want to slide into side plank? Fine, press the hips up, relax, come down. Now, just flop forward and relax. As you come forward, you feel the lower back, the muscles there somewhat challenged, yeah? Just stretch them out. Just breathe, maybe. It's such a passive phase. You can move your head from side to side, breathing in and out. You come up, the right foot comes in, the left leg comes out. And let's say this knee is a bit tight, you'd like to support it. Yoga blocks like this, you can get them for practically nothing. $5, $10, they're a really good investment. A solid one is a better one than the soft ones. And if your knee is a bit sore, my knee is tight from an injury from 40 years ago, still hassles me from time to time. So you place your left arm down the leg, the hand can come to the knee, the shin, the ankle, the elbow can come on the inside of the knee. It all depends on your flexibility. Do not force it, right? I mean, doing all the sort of the far out looking poses might look great on an Instagram post, but we're not there. This is not about that. This is about feeling good, relaxing. You feel good, you're going to smile, you're going to look good. Don't worry. I've seen guys much older than myself lighten up a room, yeah, because they're just sort of feeling so fantastic. The right arm can come up. You're just stretching. That arm can wrap. Shoulder draws back. You look over. And you come up. You turn. The right hand takes the thigh, the knee, the shin, the ankle. You lift your chest. You twist the torso. Again, maybe you want it a bit stronger. The foot comes up, right? And you lift your chest. The other hand can come on the inside. And you relax. And you come back. And again, you just flop forward. You want it a bit different, a bit quirkier. The arm comes under the leg on both sides. And you just lifting your chest. Lifting your chest, kind of just encouraging the lower back to press through as you lift your chest. Relax. You take both legs wide. You just simply pull the toes back and just feel the length of the legs pressing into the mat. The thighs sort of tight. You may not be able to do anything. You might have to go back here because it's all pretty stiff and tight down here, right? So you choose your intensity, guys. You're here. Maybe your hands behind the knees. Maybe you're down here. You're just stretching. You're just stretching. And then you relax. And you lie down. You lie down and hopefully it's kind of pretty peaceful at your place. So you don't get annoyed by the kids or the partner or the noise outside, but you know, we don't live in a cave, so that's par for the course in society, so we just work around it. You tuck your chin in, presuming you're lying down. Lying down is the best. You can do it seated. I'm sitting up because I'd love to be lying down, but it looks lazy. I'm supposed to be the teacher, yeah. And you're just relaxing. You breathe in, and as you breathe out, you just feel or imagine, sense all the muscles just releasing and relaxing. Breathing in, breathing out. Everything's softening. The outside edge of your heels melting into the yoga mat. As you release any discomfort through the back of the knees, up through the hamstrings. Your calves, your buttocks, soft and fat and heavy. You feel the back of the thighs resting on the floor, or perhaps, you know, you're accustomed to doing this and you're already you got the smarts, you got the cushions, the pillows underneath your knees or your calves, and a little cushion behind the back of your head. Nice. Relax. Allow that lower back to completely soften and sort of just melt. The sacrum sort of sliding off of the skeleton into the floor below. Both legs now getting very, very heavy as you start to focus on resting and recovering. You release any tightness in the middle back, the intermediate back. Your breath is just normal. As you breathe out next time, your shoulders sink into and beyond the yoga mat. Your chin tucks in a little bit further. Your shoulders gently round. And your spinal column from the neck down just starts to let go, one vertebra at a time. Your mind, meanwhile, just floating, drifting. Perhaps you can hear the sound of the mantras in the background, very gentle. Your upper arms slackened at the shoulder joint as the shoulder joint just eases further into the yoga mat. Your biceps, your triceps soft. The forearms, the back of the wrists and the back of the hands sinking helplessly into the floor. As your arms and your legs just take on a very heavy quality. Sure, you could move them, you could lift them if you wanted to, if you needed to, but we don't. So we just feel heavy and relaxed. You observe the natural warmth in your hands, your wrists, the natural curl in your fingers and your hands. You feel the full weight of your head sink and disappear into the floor, your neck soft. Relaxing, your whole body just surrendering to gravity, surrendering to this yoga nidra practice, this progressive relaxation of the body. As you bring your focus back to your toes, you soften the toes from the big toe to the little toe. You relax the insteps. The soles of the feet gently wrinkle and the toes let go from the base of the big toe to that of the little toe. Your mind slowly easing. Your mind, the monkey of the mind, just fading into the background. Just leaving you, the master of the monkey, and all your glory, unfettered by the influence of the mind and the body as you relax. You're bringing your focus back to the feet, relaxing the tops of the toes and the insteps and the ankles. Allowing the shins to let go. And the knees and the knee joints, they begin to grow very weak and soft. Your quadriceps, they start to roll somewhat like a gel from the thigh bones towards the floor below. Gently opening the hips. And as your hips relax and your pelvis softens, you feel the belly just rise and fall with your breath. And as it falls, you imagine the organs of the abdomen just sink and drift towards the spine below. Your belly completely soft and tension-free. Bringing your focus up to your chest, you relax your chest. As you breathe in, you feel the chest just very gently lift. And as you breathe out, the chest, the sternum, the heart, the lungs, all just drift aimlessly towards the floor. As your body seemingly melts, just like ice cream melts in a bowl on a warm day. It has this sort of body to it, yeah, like an ice cream scoop, and then it just sort of, it just melts. It merges into the yoga mat. You soften the front of the neck and the throat. You allow your jaw to relax, your chin to let go. Your face is soft, warm, and sweet with relaxation. Your eyes very peacefully closed. The skin of the forehead, the temples, the scalp, all smooth and tension-free. Thank you, everybody. Of course, you're feeling tired. You just stay there. I'm not going to jump through the screen and wake you up. Right? When you're finished, please leave a comment or ask a question if you have one, or give it a thumbs up or share it around. Namaste, guys.